for UFC Fight Night, Gustafsson versus Smith. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record. 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Falcon, Seung-Min Jo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 6 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Daniel Kid Dynamite Tamer! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Rebin Saber.
The octagon official for this one, Rebin Saber. Thank you very much, Luciana. We are set for a maximum 3 5-minute rounds of featherweight action. There's the newcomer, Seung-Min Jo.
Fighter ready.
Very tall fighter, facing off against Stockholm's own Daniel Taymor. Taymor in the yellow, Jo in the red. Orthodox for now. Look out for the Muay Thai stylist, Taymor. I saw that Jo was quite susceptible to the low kick. I don't know if you guys picked that out.
I was just about to say that, but one thing that did stand out, I think it was his last fight, he took a lot of low kicks that really slowed him down, but he was still able to turn it around in the 4th and get the victory. We can't count him out. Sometimes he is vulnerable, but he is a fighter, and he will go to the end of the fight to try and get the finish. He can't be discouraged, even if he can be damaged.
Jo has come over from a promotion, TFC, that has released 7 fighters to the UFC, including the Korean Zombie and Superboy Doo Ho Choi. Oh, he gets tapped early. That's backing him up. Great rally of punches from Taymor.
That is classic Taymor right there, man. He runs across, beautiful left hook. He swings with everything he has on his punches.
Looking to mix it up as well now. Just reaching for the single leg.
He threw that right hand like he was trying to break it again.
Yeah, like he was throwing a baseball out of a stadium.
Beautiful left hook early though. Nice
Baseball,
big
do you know what that is, Sean?
I do indeed, yes. Similar to cricket.
Sport we play in the United States.
Much more exciting.
Oh, Taymor looking for a takedown. He's on the single leg, but he's going to struggle with the taller man unless he gets him elevated.
Right, it's always tough with these, when your opponent is so much taller. It's like their legs just always seem to find a way to land on the ground.
Like trying to take down a table.
Yes.
You're always going to leg to the floor, no matter which way you lift them.
So Jo needs to compose himself now and fight his way back into this fixture as Taymor bobs and weaves his way. Oh, nice knee.
He's got to be careful. That's Taymor's problem.
There's a laugh on his face there as he backed up and the kick whistled past his head. Into a takedown again. Dominant takedown for Daniel Taymor.
He's all high risk, high reward, isn't he? Absolutely all the time.
He should change his nickname to All In.
So Taymor has actually been out to Jackson Wink this April, so mixing it up with the All-Stars team as well. I'm sure he got some very, very good looks over there.
Powerful punches from the top from Daniel Taymor.
Watch
Jo hooking the
for that
fence.
arm bar. Looking to roll for either an arm bar or a triangle, but Taymor all over it, recognizes it.
He does have one of each on his record, an arm bar and a triangle. We have to be aware of that.
He's smart. He's using the fence to roll
look
for
at that. Beautiful roll
job.
through. He's going to step over his Taymor.
Nice job. Way to recognize that from
Be
Taymor.
careful of the triangle, however. The triangle set up. Trap guard here.
You know, sometimes that aggression will get you out of a triangle.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I mean?
being a maniac sometimes.
Yeah, just the will to fight out of something will often save you. And Daniel Taymor's got that in bucket loads.
But he's got to be careful hanging out in Joe's guard down here, because we've seen already an armbar attempt that was very nice and a very close triangle attempt that obviously Taymor is explosive. It's still in the 1st round, but if that happens 2nd, 3rd round, when you slow your pace down a little bit, you don't yank that arm out right away, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's really great seeing such accomplished strikers use that same kind of dynamism in their ground and pound as well. Whether they're vertical or horizontal, they still seem to be able to generate such force. Taymor is definitely in that category. Oh,
Power punches from the top.
oh,
Nice work by Tamor to take the back, but beautiful work by Sung Bin Jo to shock him off and turn the pressure against him.
nice knee.
That's 2 of those knees he's taken now. He looks like he's a little more unstable after the second one, though.
Joe is not only 9-0 in pro MMA, he's 9-1 as an amateur. He's 9-1 pro kickboxing, 3-0 boxing. So the man has a lot of experience throwing hands.
Oh, look at
Oh, well, like Mike Tyson coming through is Tamor. Hooks for days from the Swede.
Head position by Tamor, wrist control. Is he going to break and strike?
Oh,
Nice
beautiful uppercut.
Savage.
And you were so right with the assessment there of talking about the 2 brothers, and one just such a technician, and Daniel just a savage, man. He just loves to fight. You can see it on him. They must have beat the crap out of each other.
Oh,
when they were
can you
kids,
imagine?
Man.
Their poor parents.
Yeah.
Last few seconds in this opening round. We'll be back with round number 2 after these.
Andas.
Breathe, breathe, easy.
Upp.
Breathe.
Bättre du upp för du är mer luft. Upp.
Up.
Djupa. Lugn.
Breathe. Deep breath.
Första gången du tog.
First round is yours. Look at me. First round is yours. He's not recovering.
Lyssna på dem. Lyssna.
상대가 오른쪽 치려고 그러면 오른쪽으로 빠져.
If the fighter tries to hit you from the right,
두 번, 세 번 하고 나서 그 거리를
back.
알았을 때 네가 오른쪽 왼손을
네가
쳐.
거리가 너무 붙어.
그러니까 너무 앞으로 숙이면서
yeah,
쳐.
you're too close. You have to back.
너 너무 앞으로 숙이면서 쳐. 일단 움직이는 게 먼저야.
Try to hit, bending backwards.
UFC fight fans, UFC Store is the official place to shop all things UFC. Be a pro and customize your own walkout hoodie and walkout jerseys at ufcstore.com, where UFC fans shop. You are right back with us for round number 2. Daniel Tamor in the yellow, the newcomer, Sung Bin Jo from Korea in the red. Worth noting, Joe has never seen the judges' scorecards in 9 fights. Neither fighter actually like to have that ink on the paper. Let's take a look at the stats then, see what we can read into this one. Lot of output from Tamor, 44 to 14, 23 landed and 7 for Joe.
Very
work
rare that
being
Daniel
done.
Tamor throws 1 punch, though. You know, he throws the first punch, and if that lands, he continues with 10, 15 more. Stalking his opponent around the octagon now.
Well, that helped into a 38-2 pro kickboxing Muay Thai record. 28 of those came by way of knockouts. But we've shown much more than just his Muay Thai tonight.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any low kicks, though.
Yeah, we both identified that it could have been a weakness for Joe.
But the few that Tamor's throwing, it looks like Joe's able to slide that leg back and get out of there. So maybe it's something he's recognized, trying to fix that problem.
Nice low kick. I feel a part of the detriment of the way that he fights is when he starts throwing those punching combinations, it's rare that he thinks about putting a low kick on the end.
Of course.
You know? You're having a good time in there.
There goes the leg kick. Whistled past the thigh of Joe.
Bad intentions on that, too. You see it in his face. Everything he throws, he's like, I want to hurt you with this as bad as I can.
Yeah, spamming him with every single weapon that he has is Tamor.
Looking for that lead left hook again. See him, he gets this kind of little bob when he's ready to throw that lead hook. Like he's winding it up. He's waiting for his opponent to move before he fires it.
Joe really not using his reach advantage so far? Or is it just that Tamor does such a good job of nullifying that
I think
reach?
he's so aggressive that it just throws him off. He's not able to even get punches going because every time he opens up, Tamor is either in on a shot or throwing just a hammer at him.
The thing that you'll notice as well about Sung Bin Jo's style is that he doesn't have many things that control the range between him and his opponent. We don't really see him throwing jabs or anything. He's not doing anything other than using footwork here to keep his opponent off him. A lot of the time it's the power right hand or the power right elbow, which we've seen him finish fights with. But with nothing to keep the space between his opponent and someone as aggressive as Tamor, he's really struggling to find the range for his strikes.
Yeah, Joe's just got to start mounting some offenses. He's waiting so much. I don't know if he's still recovering. He had some moments on the ground where he was going for submissions, but on the feet so far, he's very hesitant.
Well, I've seen him quite an aggressive fighter in the past as well, but I'm not sure whether he was really put off by the takedowns from Tamor, because everything that I translated from Korean suggested that they're very much planning for a Muay Thai fighter tonight. They've got a mixed martial artist in front of them.
There goes some leg kicks from Tamor.
And it's always movement as opposed to checking from Sung Bin Jo as well.
But what does that mean, Dan? Does it mean he can't fire back, or but also susceptible to getting caught on a second, third attempt?
Well, I mean, ultimately, for me, it means he has to move out of range to get away from the kick. So, you know, that's a good management of range from Daniel Tamor, because if every time you throw a kick to your opponent, they move away, you can feint low kicks and keep them moving backwards.
Yeah. The pace is definitely slowed for Daniel as well. I mean, he's getting frustrated.
I was going to say, he's got to be careful of that, though, right?
Yeah.
Is that gamesmanship, or is he genuinely affected by this?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I don't think he wants a technical fight. I think he wants a brawl, and I think he's trying to goad. Oh, that's not what he likes. He wants someone coming towards him. I think he's trying to entice Sung Bin Jo to attack. I mean, in the first round, even though that was a fast-paced round, we saw him kind of look up at the crowd and kind of shrug like, hey, where's the fight?
Which is interesting because Sung Bin Jo was kind of right there. It wasn't like he was literally running away from him. Standing in front of him, go punch him.
Not forehead to forehead, though, like Tamor likes.
Yeah, exactly.
Back with round 3 in 30 seconds.
Okay.
형빈아, 끌고 가자, 끌고 가.
Let's drag it out. We got this.
좀 쪼개 봐야 되는데 급할 필요는 없어. 상대가 들어올 거니까.
형빈아, 쪼개 봐야 돼.
3라운드에서 뭐 보여주려고 할 거야. 그래서 침착하게 그거 받아 먹으면 돼. 네가 먼저 들어갈 때.
Take it easy and don't be in a hurry. He's gonna hit you and you just counter that.
형빈아,
페인팅부터 시작해보자. 왼손 멀리 주고 상대가
태클해.
이
어? 태클 못해?
Tackle him.
힙 너무 세게 치려고
You should
하지
tackle
말고.
him. So take it easy.
타이밍 태클 못해?
움직임을 끌어내야 돼. 그래서
So try to lure him.
형빈아, 타이밍 태클 못해? 하잖아. 너 할 수 있잖아. 타이밍
So you can do
태클.
that.
그럼 네 거야.
타이밍만 봐.
제 그라운드가 약해.
일단 받아 먹어야 돼.
그라운드가 약해.
This third round is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. So there it is, third and final round from the Ericsson Globe in Stockholm, Sweden. One of Sweden's own is battling away in the octagon right now. Showed signs of frustration in round number 2.
He's showing signs of frustration that he can't start in his opponent's corner.
Got to hold that Kid Dynamite back.
Yeah, right.
That's
Really
been every
does.
round that he started. He gets mad at the ref, like, what? I can't just go over there and start?
Do we need rounds?
Do we need referees? Yes, of course we need referees.
He's going to try and walk him onto that left hook again. It seems to be Tamor's favourite weapon. He used it well in the first round. Sung Bin Jo just looks very timid. I don't think he was expecting this. I mean, with a 9-0 record, I think he was expecting to make a big splash when he came into the UFC. And Daniel Tamor is just such a handful.
5-inch reach advantage as well. and he hasn't really made that count so far.
No, not at all.
If I was working with a fighter like that, I would give him a mean jab. In this weight division, with that reach advantage, you should set everything up with a jab if you're that tall.
Yeah, of course. And then let him walk onto the right hand. Jab him, get him frustrated, boom, counter right. As soon as they, especially a guy like Teymur, you know he's going to come running in with those big hooks, open himself up.
In a straight line. And he's going to move forward in a straight line.
Weirdly, GSP is his is his favourite fighter. And I'm not sure many are as famous for the jab as Josh Aguirre.
Slippery now, though. Tough to hold somebody down.
Joe felt that he got back to his feet.
Maybe they took the second round off to have a crazy third.
Good hustling from Teymur in front of his home crowd.
Oh, counter right there from Joe.
That might be the frustration of Teymur now, reaching.
UFC International Fight Week returns to Las Vegas July 3rd through July 7th. Enjoy an interactive UFC fan experience. The UFC Hall of Fame ceremony with all roads leading to UFC 239. Mark your calendars today. Nice work there by Teymur. That was a nice wrestling exchange.
Now he has to be careful.
He puts Joe on his back, flattens him out.
Interesting switch in the corner there immediately. David Teymur drops back so Alan Finfoo can step forward and coach the ground.
For those of you that aren't aware of Alan Finfoo, he is still taking all the golds at Masters level around Europe and the world. Excellent grappler and coach down at All Stars.
Yeah, they're looking for the triangle. They're expecting him. You can hear the corner saying he's climbing his legs up. They know that the armbar and the triangle are a danger in the guard.
And we saw that in the first round. These can't just, and they're yelling to posture up. Don't just sit down there where he can throw up arm bars, throw up triangles. Look for a knee bar now.
Oh, that's interesting. He's
slid right out.
Cleared by Teymur.
Got to watch the up kick here. Oh, drops back for a leg lock.
Anything you can do, I can do better situation.
Hey, you want to go for a submission? Come on. I got you.
I like that Teymur, despite having not got the victories that he's been looking for inside the octagon, he's fighting with such spirit and confidence, a freedom as well. It's really nice to watch.
I think he just can't help himself.
Oh, he cracked him with the right hand there. Well, Joe has eaten that very well indeed.
Yeah, he's really mixing his wrestling a lot in this fight. Ooh! Big right hand over the top.
Inside the last minute now of this final round.
Oh, big swing and miss for Joe. He needs to do more of that, though. He needs to start letting it go. He's obviously down on the scorecards.
I haven't seen him use an uppercut yet, gents. Do you think that could be a good weapon for him?
Teymur dips his head on every punch. Instead, he's going for that head kick, but Teymur recognizes it really easily, and he's the shorter opponent. So all he's got to do is kind of dip down out of the way of that head kick.
And 25 seconds left as well. I would say that Sung Min Jo has to really put the pressure on Teymur here. We might see Daniel Teymur pick up his first UFC win. The Korean corner are screaming at their fighter to do something, but they seem frustrated. I think they know the time's run out.
Teymur looking more active, but he does eat a straight left. Always working with the crowd there, and he gets caught again. And that is the end of the contest. We will be back with the official decision